Hey guys, it's James here and welcome to the Movie Mad channel. I did go through to Glasgow and apparently I visited the biggest CX in Scotland. I had 2 floors. I didn't realise I had 2 floors until after I stopped filming, and then I went up and had a look and had quite a lot of stuff there. So when I was in there I picked up a couple of titles. Now I haven't seen this film. Well, I say that, but I think I have seen it. As Jax, what are you doing? What are you doing? You want to say hello to the camera? Say hello. Say hello. Oh, I'm breaking you. Sorry. Right. Okay. Go back over there. Right. Good. Right. So, I think I have seen this film, but I'm not 100% sure. My wife recommended it, and that's Midnight Express, and it's based on a true story, and according to this, it won 2 Academy Awards. And it's about a guy. I think it's about a guy in prison who gets put in there for drug in a Turkish prison, and it stars John Hurt and who else? John Voight as well in there, I think. So I'm happy with that. So I got that one, and it's one of the special edition Universal ones with a slipcover as well. And there you go. And it's got this there and a little bit of this artwork there. So I was happy to pick that one up. One I've always wanted to Blu-ray, I've never actually seen it in CX or anything like that, is Seven with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt. What can you say about that movie? Kevin Spacey is absolutely immense in this. Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt are really good in it as well. Did this win some awards? Because if it didn't, it should have. Doesn't say on this one if it did or not. So if anyone knows if that won any awards, let me know. But say, what a great detective thriller, horror, you can say this one is. And again, it's just a single. So, oh, somebody's been drawing this case. I didn't see that. Look, it doesn't really matter. I can replace it if we need to. Right on there. Oh, you're back again, Jax, are you? So I picked that one up as well. I also picked up in the CX the other week there, I picked up this one, which is another Arrow release called The Pajama Case Girl, and it's all about Soviet occupied Prague. Again, I haven't watched this one, but you know what, I just like these releases and I'm glad that they're there on my shelf, so that if I ever do want to watch them, I go do that. So if I say it looks really good, and I say again, I picked that one up. I picked that one up there. So it's got the booklet. Yeah. So again, it's got, what's this? Is this art cards? Some information on it. Again, don't know much about this movie. According to this, it's a brand new 2K restoration as well. And there you go. So appreciate that one. I got that one too. I told you the other day that my wee boy picked up Wreck-It Ralph on Blu-ray as well. Again, I've not seen Wreck-It Ralph, but again, another Disney one to add to the collection. I don't actually have that many Disney ones, maybe 4 or 5. Oh, the other day I picked up this on the Zoom offer and it hadn't arrived yet, and that's Passengers, and that's the 3D version, even though I don't have a 3D TV in there. So there you go, Passengers with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. Now, I watched Passengers and a lot of people gave the film a lot of hate. I thought it was pretty good, to be honest with you. And I say, just to give you a wee heads up, we're going to talk about it, so if you've not seen it, you might want to skip, shall we say, on there. So Chris Pratt, they're going is on a long haul space trip. Usually say it's going to take them like 15, 20 years or maybe even longer to get to, can't remember exactly how long to get destination. So they're all in cryostasis. I think a mistake happens and Chris Pratt is woke up and he's all alone and he's got like 50 years or 30 years to stay on the spaceship all by himself, and he decides to wake up Jennifer Lawrence and not tell her he's done it like it's an accident, and then sort of just make it a mistake so he doesn't want to be alone. Now, a lot of people have said that this movie is sexist because what happens is Jennifer Lawrence ends up falling in love with Chris Pratt, but then she finds out and they sort of have a big argument. I think they eventually make up in that, and a lot of people are saying that it's a, this is a big controversy about that it's a exploitation movie. Now, I'll be honest with you, I think the politically correctness in movies has gone too far. Too far in every shape or form. You can't have a story or you can't have a narrative without somebody being offended. Now, I think, there's the right to freedom of speech in certain countries. I think it's in the UK as well as America and lots of other places. And I think part of that is being able to tell a story without it being destroyed for being politically correct. That shouldn't be shown. That isn't the way life works. Sometimes things happen in life that shouldn't happen, but they do. And I think that that's the case. I don't think this is an exploitation movie. I think there was a big controversy there where she said she didn't get paid as much as well, but I don't know about that. So let me know what you think about that and what you think about Passengers, the film in itself. I also picked up this. Can't remember if I showed you guys. Usually when I show you them, I take the CEX stickers off them so I don't show you them again. And this one, another classic Michael J. Fox movie, The Frighteners. I really enjoy that one. A Peter Jackson film. Basically, Michael J. Fox can see ghosts, but he's friends with them and he uses them to make a spoof living out of being a ghost hunter. I just think it's a really good movie. So again, I picked that one up too. Well, this one's probably the best one to show. Best one to show after I was talking about the Jennifer Lawrence controversy, and that one is the. I picked this up. The rental store, the last rental store in my area. It's actually closing down, and it's not closing down because there's no business. It's closing down because the guy who owns it's retiring, so he's selling off all his stock. And he had a couple in there. He had Creed, which I already got, so I bought it. For £1.50, and I traded it in for £4 to CEX today, so I could get a wee bit more credit for when ones come up that I do want. But it had a few others. I had most of them, but this one I didn't, and I thought I'll pick that up. And that's the story of Lovelace, and Lovelace is a story of the movie, the controversial movie Deep Throat, and the lady that starred in it, and it's supposed to be about a life story. And I say it says that. There's a lot of things going that she said that she was, shall we say, not enjoy making the movie, things like that initially, but then later on she retracted that and said she was forced to make the movie. So I think this is about her whole story there, and it's got a really nice slipcover on there as well. Really nice lamented one. I don't know what it is. It's no lenticular. It's just shiny, and I like it. Let's have a look at the disc itself. There you go. So nice. And I picked up a couple of Amazon. I got a voucher from my work, and sometimes they give me vouchers if I do well or something or other. So I got a £20 voucher, and while I was looking on Amazon Spring Sale, I've got a lot of good movies at £3.55 and below. So if you go into Amazon and you select Blu-rays under £5, take a look, because there's some classics in there. I was tempted to get a couple more, and in fact I might do that tonight because I've still got a bit of credit left. I'll have a look and see what I get. But initially I found two that I wanted, so I took them. So they've been delivered. You know what, save me struggling opening them. I cut them before I came over, but I haven't actually looked at them yet. So, let's get it out. So the first one I picked up is, again, one of my guilty pleasure movies. Now, I like watching this movie. I don't know what it's about. I just think it's an interesting story, and I've watched it loads and loads of times over and over again. You might find it surprising, but it's Julia Roberts. I do like Julia Roberts and Hugh, and what's his name, Hugh Grant, in Notting Hill. I just find that it's a romantic movie, but I find it a really good one. Maybe I just enjoy the story. So there you go. and I picked that one up, and I picked that one up for £4, so glad to get that. I've got it on DVD, but I don't have it on Blu-ray. And this one here, I've never actually seen this film. To be honest, I'm going for a lot of controversy today in these videos, because this one here is about racism, and it's about To Kill a Mockingbird, and that's when Gregory Peck, the white lawyer, tries to defend a gentleman who's been accused of a crime, and people don't want him to be defended simply for the colour of his skin, which is atrocious, you know. And you kind of think this happens. Now, actually, before I bought this, I had a little look on Amazon at a trailer for it, and the trailer, the quality of the print looks so good on it, so I'm hoping that that print came from this Blu-ray. And it's not just a, I can get it open, it's not just a Blu-ray, it's a Blu-ray digibook, and I think I got this for £4 as well, £4 or £4 odd, so it might maybe even been £3.97, but I picked that one up too, and it's look, it's got a dent in it. Dear oh dear, Amazon deliveries, but never mind. And let's see if I can get this. Is it open that way? How does this even open? Oh, it's got a J card on the back, that's what it is. If I can figure that out. So look, it's a digibook of To Kill a Mockingbird. So there's the Blu-ray itself, and it's got To Kill a Mockingbird, original story, shooting the script. So I recognise that actor. I'm sure he plays if I could kick the stand there, I'm sure he plays Benjamin Sisko's dad in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I'm not wrong, just by looking at his face there. So yeah, I picked that one up too, and I'm happy with that. Happy with that one. So again, I've spent, I think I spent maybe £12 this week, £13 on movies, which, you know, I don't really have many hobbies. So that's I think that's a reasonable budget for entertainment for the week. And I did find a couple of things which are trading into CX, and I've got about £10 credit there if I do want to use it. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Just to let you know, reminder about Blu-ray Bullet Bits and I's competition. He's added quite a few more bits to the prize pile. Once he does the, I think I might actually put a link to the video down below. So just remember, if you want to subscribe, enter the competition, you can either enter through my channel or Pete's channel. So you need to subscribe to both channels and either put a comment below in this video or put a comment in Pete's video, and you can enter the competition. I think there's over 60 Blu-rays so far. I've actually got 2 or 3 that I'm going to add into the prize pile on there, which I will send them. So I'll show you guys them. If you give me a couple of seconds, I'll show you what we're adding. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'll pause this and I'll go and get them. Hi, thanks for waiting, guys. So I picked up these 3 to add into the prize pile, and I picked up The Hurt Locker. Great movie. So if you've seen that one, then great. But I think that's a good movie with Jeremy Renner in it. There we go. 28 weeks later. Is Jeremy Renner in 28 weeks later? I can't remember that. There you go. And I picked up just a copy of The Hangover and The Hangover Part 2. I'll try and get Part 3 to add into the video as well. So that's just a reminder, that's 3 more for the prize pile, which I'll post off to Pete. You can see, if you want to see what the full prize pile is, I'll put the link to his video about the full prize pile in there. But he's actually added more since then, so you might need to do a full prize pile video, which I can put a link to in the bit, and if you can, in the description there. So let's see if we can do that. So there'll be 3 more in there anyway. So thanks guys for watching. I appreciate all the support and all the people that have been watching me so far. I've got to 217 subscribers so far, so appreciate that. And if you do like what I do, if you want to subscribe to the channel, do that, or give me some comments or give me any feedback on the videos, I'd appreciate it. Thanks very much guys. Bye.